Yooka-Laylee is about 3 years old and the spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie. It is brought to us by Team 17, the development studio behind one of my favorite franchises, Worms. This game is an open-world 3D platformer similar to its predecessor. You will find mechanics familiar to the Metroid franchise as well, in the form of unlockable abilities allowing you to access previously unreachable content. One item of note for this game specifically is the humor element. With a name like Yooka-Laylee, you know there will be humor, and it is all over the game. This is most noticeable through the quippy dialogue the characters have throughout the game, often poking fun through the fourth wall, a really great way to engage the gamer. As you can see in the footage, this is a very colorful game with a cartoonish style. Everything ran as smooth as butter on my Xbox One X, and I had no problems playing it on my 4K display. Game has a solid soundtrack, the background music is not overpowering, and stays in the background underneath the actual sound effects of the game itself. As a Gamepass game, you can get this for free right now with your subscription. Eventually, it will leave Gamepass, and at that point you will need to purchase it. If you purchase it now, you get it for $32 with your Gamepass discount, or $40 full price. There are no microtransactions in the game, and there's no DLC bugging me for extra money, which feels like a breath of fresh air in this day and age. As with most games of this style, there's a story relating to what items we must collect and which creatures we must defeat. While cute, the story isn't anything groundbreaking at the outset. Characters have a lot of funny interactions with each other, but that's not related to the story just as often as it is. As platformers go, it feels fairly average in difficulty to me, though platformers aren't my forte, so take that for what it's worth. The controls are simple. I picked them up with absolutely no problem. Main gameplay loop seems to center around gaining collectibles, eliminating enemies, unlocking new powers to eliminate enemies in new ways, and to unlock new areas to explore. There are different game modes further on, but I did not make it to it in my short time playing. People who like collecting things will be able to keep coming back, using powers to get every last collectible without much trouble. Finding alternate ways to get through levels and attain powers and collectibles will be plenty for some people, the others may not want to come back to the game after getting through to the end. Thinking about what I don't like about this game, nothing jumps out immediately. I'm not a huge fan of the music track, but generally I play other music while in games, and the music does tend to fade behind the sound effects. The story setup is minimal, and I've always preferred narrative and story in my games. Platformers in general get tiresome for me over time because none of them have intense stories. Though I didn't make it through to the end game, I could already see elements of platformer gaming that turned me off in this one, such as precision jumping. There was a little too much lack of direction when getting to a new world for me. Being one not that into platformers, I like to be guided towards my objectives. Open world and platforming just does not go together for me. Finally, it wasn't clear to me when the game was saving versus when you might need to trigger a save in some way. On the other side of the coin, things that I did like about this game include the art. Everything, even the bad guys, have a hint or more of fun to them. It's a great art direction, and it would work for grade schoolers with no censoring. Likewise, the graphics are perfect for this game. The cartoony level of detail matches up with the demographic and with the feel of the game and the humor in the game very, very well. Basic gameplay is easy to pick up. It should allow almost anyone to enjoy the game, and the idle animations and interactions are just as cute and funny as the rest of the game. As a lifelong reader, I also have a slight soft spot for the story's focus on books and pages, even if it's not a, hey, reading is a great thing type of message. Is this game worth it? If you like 3D platformers? Yes, especially if you have Gamepass, then it's a no-brainer. If you like Metroid-style games, get an objective from Area B to access deeper parts of Area A, that also makes this a worthwhile game. For me, it's fine to play if I have some free time. I may keep it around and play a little bit further. Personally, I wouldn't buy it. But if you like platformers, you like 3D platformers specifically, then yes, this is a solid yes. Go ahead, get this game, you won't regret it. If you're still looking for more games to play, stick around. I'll be talking about Battletoads on the channel in the near future as well.